Hello everyone, it's Rita here, and I am working on the Roxy Creations Weekly Challenge. I think it's number 39. I skipped the last two because she was making ephemera folder books, and I just didn't need any, and I just didn't want to put it together. I would never get it done in one video anyway. So this week, they're like little bundles that she's made up. She's done something like this before, but I'm going to give it a try. I don't have, most of us probably don't have the book pages and things that Roxy has. So what I did was I took some of my papers that I had, just random paper. These are invoices and I printed these on coffee dye, Pink Monarch. And actually I cut some of these out already and aged them up a little because and she doesn't age hers. It's already aged. I don't know how come I got two of these, but I did. So anyway, that's kind of what sort of thing I got going on. I have cardstock, and I'm thinking I want to use for the very back some stability of cardstock. I'm not sure though if I need it or not. So I pulled out those two that I had of cardstock. I have brads. I have little brads, and these are larger ones, and then I have the average size brads. I'm out of the brass ones. I'm going to have to get some. I've got old postcards here. She used postcards. I've got some pieces of fabric that I don't know if I'll use it or not, but I put it in the pile. I even brought a napkin because I thought maybe I could, cut this up and put a napkin on the pages. And these are also the little invoices. Now, I have, let's see, where did it go? This is some kind of handmade paper. I'm not sure, but it's got nice texture, so I thought maybe that would go. And let's see, what else do I have? Okay, then beside me, I have a box. Let me see if I can pull some of it out. This is vintage here. This is from the 1940s, a Mickey Mouse book and I put this on the edge because I wanted to attach it in a journal. I never did, but I thought maybe I'd use it in this little episode of stuff. So I have, a vintage baby book. I have, I don't know what this is. Something. Oh, these are my nephew's art. Yes, my nephew, who is a doctor now, but when he was in high school, he was an artist, or he still is, but yeah, he did some pretty amazing artwork, and this was his, Paul Perales. So, that is not something I'm going to rip up. I don't know why they're in there. I guess it's because it's vintage. This is a vintage old picture, and I used to collect people under trees. I used to collect pictures when I was in my antique days of people sitting under trees, and this little guy here is sitting under the tree. I've had it for, I don't know, well, I've had it for a long time, but I have no idea how old it is. I've had it since the 80s, I guess, 70s, late 70s. But anyway, it's time to use it, so I might just rip it, and it's already being ripped up. These are some of the ripped pieces. This is just out of a book, an old book. I have a black feather. Wow. I think I might use that in my Raven book. Didn't even know. Now these are all papers from attorneys. This is the last will and testament for this Peter Razik. So I may put a page of this in. And, yeah. even just the envelope would be cool to have. So I have several pieces of that. This is, I don't know what it was. This is a, this is my little 2013 book with my stuff on it. Okay. So anyway, that's what I have in this box, and I have other things. So I thought I would let me just put these in a pile, kind of. And let me find, I have this old transfer paper. I have seeds. These are just little needle books. Some old photographs, horses. I'm just looking for a different style of stuff that I might have in here. Because I used to, you know, every thrift store and everything old I bought. These are baseball. I think I'm going to use one of these in baseball because I never get to use it. And I used to be the scorekeeper for my son's Little League teams. And I miss doing that. I was nervous because my son was a pitcher. I hope I'm not, you know, here's some old cards. Happy birthday, 8-year-old. Oh, how cute is that? This is an old passport. So I don't know if I'm ready to give it up yet. I love this. I love this passport. I did a whole journal on this guy, and it was so much fun. Henry John Abel. If you ever want to go look the flip through I have of it, bridge things. So anyway, this is, you know, not that one. That's something else. Baby book. I don't know about that because I'm probably not doing baby stuff. But, you know, it's just a bunch of stuff that I've collected. And I've used a lot of it. I have, what do you call them? Milk bottle tops. And I used to use these a lot. Like if I was doing a journal for somebody who lived in Ohio, I would, you know, find their milk if I had it. Like this is Pennsylvania. And this is Emmy, that's Maine, I think. And then, I don't know where that one is. Because all these dairies are from different places. This is from Mancroft, Ontario. And I got these in Michigan, so that's why you're seeing, you know, Ontario on there. Anyway, okay, so let's start. You need a background to start, I guess. So that's what I was thinking I would use. Now, we want to make sure they fit inside of a journal. So, here's my journal page. So I think we need to tear it down somewhat. Because this can fit inside of a pocket, or you could clip it in with a paper clip. Okay, I think these flowers go this way. So maybe if I just do this in half. I just want some stability behind. There we go. So we'll just kind of make this like tags, and that'll give us some backing. And if not, I'll use it for another tag somewhere. There we go. That one's kind of going to be skinnier, but that's okay. Okay. I'm not going to ink because it takes a long time. All right, so now I have a piece of backing. So let's put a piece of like this. I'm going to put it this way because we're going to it. Now, I don't know. She did it where it went smaller and smaller. So, but still, this gives it inside. It's going to give it some depth. Okay, so let's do this in this card. And you could put 5 items. You could put 3, you know, some odd numbers. Okay, that looks cute with that. And I also love this fabric. I want to use up some of this. This is kind of cool. So let's do that. I'm just going to cut that smaller. That piece. This is all Indian. It's an Indian quilt. They have a name for this type of stitching. It's like a repair stitch. Let's see, I didn't get... Let's put some of this baseball piece in there. Because I want you to be able to have pieces. This is basically so that you can... That's higher than the journal page. That'll be alright. I can fold it up at the bottom too. I want you to have pieces that you can take out and use in your journals. That's what I'm trying to do here. I'm not doing very good. Okay. So we're going to put all this stuff at the corner like that. And put, how about a postcard? This is one of my favorites, this little dining area. I like the color of this. Let me see what else I have. It's might work. I don't know. These are postcards that aren't the prettiest. They're hotels and things like that, but this one's Omaha, Nebraska. I kind of like this red in there. I think I need to tear this down. Let's tear this side down. Okay, so that leaves a little of that red showing. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm doing these one by one. I'm not going to mass make. Okay, so that's kind of cool. Now, up here, we're going to punch a hole. So if you have the crocodile, it will punch very easily. I feel like I want something up here, though, like piece of ephemera kind of thing. What do I have that I could just pop on that? A piece of lace would be good. This would be cute, but that won't fit. Trying to figure out what to do with shank buttons all the time. Okay, let me, I do like the lace. I mean, that would just be easy enough. And I don't know if I want... Okay, I'm just going to play with this because I want to see if otherwise I can get out my little pieces of ephemera like flowers and stuff. But everything has to be caught in this little circle that we're going to punch. So trying to get it lined up. I think the butterfly looks okay on there. All right. So now we're going to place a hole up here, and put it up here in the corner. And even if you get a hole in your other pages, you can you still use the majority, and I don't necessarily mind if I have a hole in my you know, my pieces of paper that I'm using for ephemera. Maybe I need to go in a little deeper if I'm going to put. So there's that one. So this, because I've got it on that, you could actually move it over and see if you want, you know, one of these pieces in your journal. Okay? And then those are all hooked together, so you don't have to do any more. But I'm thinking, I think I'm going to move this up just so it's not too long. I was thinking about doing a band on them just to keep them from flopping around. But do I have any? I don't know though, that kind of takes away from it, don't you think? Kind of, I feel like, yeah, I feel like I'm taking away from the design. If I had anything else in here that's big enough for a band. I like that on there, but I wonder if I should just save it. Yeah, let's save it. Okay, never mind. These little zigzags. That one's not long enough. I don't know where I have more of those. But I can come back and do that, right? Okay. Enough. All right, so let's do the next one. Let's do a piece of this old ephemera stuff. This is Department of Public Health. And these people are all passed away, so, you know, there's no bother with that. I don't know what this is. A certified copy. Oh, I think it's to get a birth certificate. Let me see if there's something more fun than that. This is printed on some cool paper. Comes with an envelope with stamps. This here. This was a certificate of naturalization for Peter I think it's Resnick or Reshawk. Anyway, these are for plots for a burial. Oh, well, you guys, you get what you get. The paper's cool on the back, so if you want to use that, I could add the envelope in with it so it's all together. And the ends, you know what, I'm just going to put some clips on this side of this while I'm working. Okay, I got that, and I don't know if I want this in every journal now. So I'm going to fold this up, and I don't know. I really want to fold that up. Let's check that. It's barely going to fit. Let me see if I can fold this a different way. That makes it shorter. Okay. So now let's put a postcard. I love this postcard, and it is from, I don't know. I can't read it. It's got 117.4, so I'm assuming maybe it's the 40s, somewhere around there. I'm going to put that up there, and then what can we put? Kind of like this gold color. Now this, I just wrinkled it all up, and I inked it with this old paper, which is, I'm becoming very happy about that, because it does kind of give that, not so much as the vintage photo does, it's just barely. And I didn't ink around the outside, but I crinkled it all up, and then I ran it over to my iron and just pressed it a little bit to get, you know, some of that wrinkling to look more like it's real. All right, I like that. And let's see, what can we put? I got some doilies. That might be kind of nice. How about I just do it this way? Okay, I have these two that I made, and I thought if I put a hole in there, I could hang one of these. And that one kind of looks nice with that. All right, I don't have any fabric in that one, so let's see. This stuff is vintage. It's like a polished cotton. It's a little pink. This one might look good. It's a little wrinkled. It's too plain. I thought I had more out than this. There's more. These are little strips of fabric that I cut several at one time in my quilting days. So I don't, if I do that and hang that, where's that charm? There it is. I think that's fine. I'm going to do that. Wish I could get this a little more ripped look. Let's see if I cut it, if I can tear it. Because, you know, I never tore thread much when quilting, you know, everything's got to be so precise. But I was telling, there was I went to Hobby Lobby. I can't, it's too small. I went to Hobby Lobby a week or so ago, and I needed to get some vinyl. And it was a kid that, well, a young man, not a kid, I guess. But he wasn't very old. And he got stuck in the fabric department. Anyway, he was having a hard time cutting the fabric that I was purchasing. Jeez. Don't try and do that. I thought maybe they would cut. All right. Anyway, I said, you know, in the old days, we used to rip it. Not the vinyl, the regular fabric. And it would come out straight every time. All you have to do is put one little tiny nick in there, and you wouldn't be giving away any fabric. Because, you know, they're very concerned about cutting too much. I'll just live with that. It's okay. All right, let's put a hole in it. And let's see, what color do I want? I think these are too small. Yeah, I feel like those won't be big enough. These are kind of fun, you guys. These are ones that it's the gold ones, like this, that Lisa sent me a whole bunch, and I went and I sprayed them with kind of a bronze spray paint. So, you know, you can't always get the colors you want. So, okay, so see, all this will also swing out. Now, Rachel did some where she tied them with the jute string. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 things, but I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so there's that. You know, I don't want them all to be yellow. I do like this fabric. Let's see if we can find something that will work with this. I used this, I think, last year in one of my fall journals. I feel like I'm so far behind. Okay, so that's a little bigger than we usually do, but let's find another. Okay, this is something. Something to do with the American Legion. That might be a little bit too big. Okay, I'm just going to put this on here because I like envelopes like that. I'm just going to look for some tape. I just did this tape and I dropped a couple drops of water on it to see if it's to see how it would look. Okay. I don't know if I want to piece there, but kind of gives it that old vibe. It'd be easier if I could, okay. So I'm going to put that and that and that. And this one I'll fold up. And I think this one is going to be also too long. Put it this way. I know these documents aren't quite as old as we would like them to be, but because they're nowhere near Rachel's. I feel like I need to press this. All right, let me find a postcard. I like the postcard idea. So I could put Minnie Mouse in there. I don't really want to bend that page. Guess I could do it that way. '76. Well, this is all 1976. No, yeah. I can't read. 1979. Oh, one is 1979 and one is 76. It's not very colorful. What would go with this? Well, that would. Looking to see if I have anything that's like fall looking. I don't want to take forever looking for a picture, guys. I think I like that one so far. It's kind of got the orangey colors in it. I thought I had a whole fall group of cards. I didn't get all of them out. Okay, I'm going to put you on pause. I'm going to straighten this out. I think that's what's really bugging me. So hold on. Okay, I'm back. As I walked away, I was thinking, what about that napkin? Because it's... really only need take that postcard out. Okay. I think I'm going to cut off this little edge. I'm going to leave the backing on this because it's a little more secure that way. Okay. All right, I think that fabric is, I didn't want to go much smaller with it. Okay. Oops. Everything I touch. Okay. Now I just wonder if I want something hanging on this one. It's got a little fish there. This just says F for forevermore. I like putting a little charm or something on it. I think that it's cute. Or a butterfly or something. Actually, this one looks kind of nice with that. This one I colored around. It was silver. I got those on sale somewhere at a thrift store. Or not on sale, but at a thrift store. I kind of like that. Rusty color up there. Okay. Mickey Mouse, and then we've got that. All right. Need to put these out of the side, otherwise they're all, look at how cute. I love it. I don't know how she does it, Roxy. Rachel. Okay, what time have we got? All right, might be able to get another one in. I guess I can show you how to do one with the twine tied. Let's do one with, I don't know though how I would get this to stay on. I guess I could make it like a little charm. Just poke a hole and put a charm thing on it. Oh, it's cute. They're so old. Have a whole puzzle of the United States because I used to put wherever somebody, this is before I did journals on YouTube, and I would make journals for specific people, you know, and if they came from a certain place, I would put these little things in there. These are all that's cool. Registration for a travel iron. Alright, I like that. So I'm going to try to stay like on this one, like a vintage vibe. So kind of maybe a neutral. Let's see, I've got some of this burlap stuff. I don't know what that might be. have to clean this mess up when I get done. Okay. So I like that. And this kind of would look good in there. It's so brittle. The little boy's still intact. Okay, what else? Okay, put some of that. No, I don't think it needs that. It needs... Where is... I gotta do something with this chair. It all of a sudden is just so squeaky. I had thinking maybe some of this would kind of look nice at the... Let's put it on this. Just... to bring that black in there. All right. I had some tissue paper that was black. It's kind of what I'm looking for, but I don't know what I did with it. I don't need those buttons because all right. I was trying to find one more piece that would coordinate with this, but I could glue those on. Now let's, ooh, I think this one looks good with it. They're probably glued in here because they've been in this package for ever. How do you get that out? Oh, I see, there's tape up here. Scotch tape to hold the sleeves closed. Ohio, how about that? Okay. So I'm going to punch a little hole in here. I don't think I want to punch it up here. Yeah, maybe I'll do it up here. All right, that works. Let me see if I have a... that open because I'm going to put that through the hole. It's not even look good in my Raven. The colors. I'm going to get a little bit more of a something else under that. Now I don't know, that might make it too. Okay, hold on. Just need another piece of lace that we can see through. Just need a piece like this one I have. I just have to see if I can find it in my lace. Where is that color? Sorry about that, you guys. I just... still feel like I should have, you know where it is. All right, let's see. I pressed out this. It was all. Okay, why is it I have to make such a mess? I don't know. I guess I think a lot of you probably do that when you're crafting. Then you gotta clean it up, which is what the part I don't like doing. All right, so that's better, I think. I want to take that white off. It's intertwined in there. That was a little difficult because of the burlap behind it. It's kind of strong. I'll clean that up after I get. I wonder if that would be enough. All right, I'm going to get some. Here. So guess I can go ahead and clip this on. And I'll tie this on, but not real tight, obviously, because you want to be able to get it out when you want it. Okay. Okey-dokey. Let's see here. shredded there, didn't it? I can get it in here. Okay, that should hold it in there somewhat. Is it? Oh, it just ripped off. Oh. Yeah, it's just not strong enough. How can I just like the way it looks, so I might just glue it together. What do you guys think? Should I just, like, just because it would be cool. Could make this like a pocket in here or something. All right, let's, probably running out of time. Oh, yeah, darn. It's not, you know, anything we put in there. It's just that it's, well, I mean, the burlap and the picture is very, all right, so these two I know will stay. So I end up gluing this to this. And I doubt that even if I make this a pocket, it would probably last forever, but let's try that. Too high. Yep. Now I don't know. I guess that would stay if I don't poke a hole in it. Maybe I need to go out to the edge with it. Okay, let's try that. What else do we have in here? The lace. And that I can poke. Whoops, there's a hole there. So I'm going to cut that off. Like that. I don't think I'll put a tie through it. I think I'll just use this. Okay, so it goes like that, and then this, I could put, you know, like a secret pocket in there. Or something. All right, guys, that's going to be it. I can't believe I take an hour to do Roxys, and it's only got 4 done and all the mess. But it was fun. I really, really had fun doing this. I didn't think I would. I'm like, oh, where am I going to get old paper? Where am I going to get, you know, stuff like that? And it all just sort of came together. All right, guys, I will see you in the next video then. Okay, bye.